city's fate, crystals humming, sacred grids remade, vibrational shift from 3D to 5D and beyond. Galactic family, eternal bond. Ascending now to the seventh dimension.
Namaste and like edge, my family, and welcome to Morning Coffee. How you guys doing out there? It's on. What can I tell you? I got so many secrets to share with you. I'm not even sure I'm supposed to share all this stuff, but we're going to. How's my audio out there? Let me make sure it's not too loud. How we doing? You guys having fun? Can we just talk about what is actually going on across Earth right now in these fifth dimensional 5D waves? Let's just kind of get into it. Burns like 1,000. Listen, let's go and turn these on. I wanted, and I will be. Can't hear you. Can you hear me now? Let me turn it up a little bit. Let me turn it up a little DJ star a little bit. Can you guys hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me. So, yeah, man, I'm just excited to make music. I'm going to make some music. I wanted to make music, and then I realized that I made 24 Giza bed sets for Conscious Life LA and for all of the sales that are about to take place. Sorry, I'm a little late on the Valentine's Day deal, but we're going to have Valentine's Day sale starting tomorrow, so check that out. That'll be a lot of fun. No, you guys, I'm on it. I created bed sets and my lamps and the stuff I'm bringing out to Conscious Life LA. I figured out how to do radiation shielding because I realized our sun is really cranking right now. And with all the shenanigans going on with some of the overhead satellites and the EMF and the Wi-Fi and the 5G and the 6G, I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to do radiation shielding on my bed sets. So you're welcome. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm super sensitive. If you guys don't know this about me, if you're new, hi, my name is Rion de Rowan. My third eye turned on in 2009. I was one of the first people to ever make a how to astral project video on YouTube on planet Earth. Nice to meet you. They've been hiding me from you guys for about 16 years. And congratulations, I think we hit about 100K on the subscriptions. Fantastic. I'm excited. Listen, who knows what the real number is? I had 100,000, 150,000 subs back in 2010 until they were like, oh, he doesn't want to join the dark side. Let's go ahead and ban him, for God's sakes. For everyone out there, sorry about Facebook, guys. Zuckerbucker's scared. You know, I'm going to jump inside of a tiger shark when he's out there foil surfing with his buddy Hans, and I'm going to take his left leg. It's going to happen. All of a sudden, you're going to get a news report. I don't know what happened. Tiger shark got him. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. No, I don't know. Facebook, the groups are live right now, ladies and gents, but as far as my home Facebook page, I don't know what's going on. So, hey, good. You deleted Luke. Luke deleted Facebook. Listen, that's so is all of his ex-girlfriends couldn't find him. All right, skadoo-dish. All right, Galactic Army. We're going to have a lot of comedy. We're going to have things going on here. You know what I mean? A lot of simulations. But we're on fire. I mean, I don't know. I know I feel like this inside my body. I don't know if you guys ever catch yourself. I know a lot of you guys that are like super healthy, but let's like have like a Palladian moment. Sometimes like I don't realize I'm like a very large child in like an ogre suit. And I'm like walking through the house and I'm like banging into things. I've been going to the gym every day, even though I was under the weather. But sometimes you just kind of feel like, meh. You know, I'm kind of like, meh. And then sometimes, you know, you catch it like a side shot, like as you walk by, you know, catch a little side glance while you're walking by the mirror. And you're like, oh, you look like a young Conan the Barbarian. Why are you feeling like, meh? I don't know. We all got it. Some of you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know what that is. I feel like, meh, meh, you know, until you catch a reflection and you're like, well, you don't look like that, but you might feel like that. For all you guys out there crushing the Langan brothers, you know what I mean? All you beautiful goddesses out there, what I'm trying to get to in a sarcastic and joking ways, you guys, everyone's beautiful out there. Each and every one of you guys is very beautiful. And it's these frequencies that are flying by us. You know, it's just like, how are you feeling? What is this? You know, I'd rather be inner child all day, you know, and just create. I don't know. I feel like that. And it's the real me is coming out, which is like a blonde haired, green eyed. I guess we can do blue on this planet, you know, blue eyed, just little Palladian, just little Nord. I don't know. Like Andromedan. There's a kid inside of this body that's almost like sits outside of time, and the same inner child each and every one of you have. Now listen, your soul. Everyone talks about the soul. The soul's eternal. You're having a momentary ride in a physical, beautiful avatar in third density Earth, right? So when that inner child starts talking to you, pay attention. Do you like the person you're sleeping next to at night? Yes or no? Do you like the job you're doing every day? Yes or no? Are you happy? I can tell you a secret. No matter how much wealth we attain on this planet or how many awesome things we do, you're still going to have to wake up in the morning with yourself and go, are you excited to get out of bed today? Make some tea. You know, I want to wake up. I mean, everyone thinks, I don't listen. I am a Pisces, bruh. Born and raised by the Pacific Ocean. I am a Pacific baby. Surfer baby. I feel like I got Syrian gills behind my ears. I think I was conceived in Fiji. I'm not really sure why I chose my parents, but we're figuring that out. But moving along, for some of us out there trying to figure out where you guys want to live, what you guys want to do, who you want to be. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Simple purpose and what brings you happiness is always going to be your go-to. There's such a high level of weird narratives and stuff that's going on the planet. And if you guys are just waking up right now, you guys just woke up last year, everything they're showing in these Epstein files, I knew 7 years ago. I mean, Mr. Fisher, who is in these comments eventually, he had the biggest Q group on the whole planet. That's who our friends are. We've all known about this shit. So if you're just going, oh my God, I can't believe it. Imagine how frustrating it is for us to have sat there and watched a coup go down in the United States, knowing it's in the Epstein files that Biden was like executed in 2019. Who was that actor for 4 years while we all had fake COVID shit? And you wonder why they blocked me on Facebook. What I'm getting to is this. Don't get tied up in the resentment of things that should have been. What you can do right now is take care of that suit, take care of your health, age reverse that body, and release all of the stress, poisons, and detox that you possibly can, and start going the other direction. Listen, all of these guys that are running for their lives right now, and all these naughty people, that's not our reality, bruh. We're good, beautiful, hardworking, awesome people. All these weirdos that have been doing weird shit for generations, let them just go right off a cliff into darkness. I don't need to know your name. I don't need to know your story. Just lock them up and remove them. We got little kids right now growing up that never need to know who Epstein is or Bill Gates or some of these weirdos. Delete, bruh. Delete. So I'm just saying that for every other adult out there that's tired of hearing these people's names, delete them. The whole thing. We are galactic officers here to balance Earth. I'm sitting here dealing with Tonka toys and weirdos that have been running around like earthworms under our feet this whole time. Remove, delete, start new chapter. So again, that's how I feel about it. I don't care. I rather hear about all the awesome things you guys are manifesting and doing on Earth. Okay? So that's just the honest God truth. While all these people are wondering in the lower dimensions, in the lower astrals, and they look up and they see the upper dimensional beings looking down upon them with that weird, stern look on their face, these are the words they can't say to you. Let me help you. That's why your higher self may give you that weird, are you going to do that again? It's awkward. I'm trying to put it in words for you so every single person across the planet, from here to South Africa to Asia, can understand what that facial expression means. It means we are all one. We all deserve better. We all deserve to thrive, flourish, and be at peace. Please remove and get these weird harvester species off of this planet, please. All these weirdos in masks that are reptilians and draconians and grays, and I feel like I'm watching The Wizard of Oz, and and bears and lions, oh my. I'm like, just get a phaser rifle and get them off the planet. What are we doing here? You already see the type of technology the military industrial complex has with sonic weapons. Take that shit downstairs and clean it out. And no, I don't need to know the body count. Clean it out. Okay. Tell me how you really feel. This is for entertainment purposes only. Hi, this is my short story. Nice to meet you. This is 100% fiction. Okay. I'm just trying to tell you, look, we're all going through this. They're dumping aerosols on us. We're shaking like salt shakers. There's weird shit in the snow. Somebody do something. That's all I'm trying to say. We got 8 billion beings down here. Let's go. That's all I'm trying to say. Let's talk about 5D, shall we? How was that rant? Sorry about, just like, Yeshua, get down here, bro. Yeshua. All right. Enough of these fake comblers. All right. So we know they're going through their growth and their evolutionary thing. Listen, you guys, they want these beings to learn these lessons because maybe they weren't with us last time we went through Atlantis and Lemuria. So what are we doing now? Why does it look similar? Especially with this AI shit. These are younger souls that have never gone through this before. So why does it feel so weird to you? Us old souls, who this is not my first time in the physical. It's weird because we've already seen this shit go down. And we're like, are we really doing this again? That's what I'm trying to say. That's where it even gets more like, oh my. And then these beings have no idea. They're like, what do you mean? This isn't your first time. Well, yeah, this isn't the first time. By the way, who owns the Pentagon? Which family built it? Because it wasn't built by the U.S. government. Shall I continue? Do you think, why do you think they wiped the history books? Why do you think they wiped all the giants off the planet? Why do you think they rid them right out of history? Because a lower weird harvester species class came in here to take control of the surface and we're living through it. Okay, so casually. All right, back to 5D. It's not random why they don't want you guys to know stuff, because you're going to ask some very pertinent, logical questions. That's why. Okay. All right. 5D dreams. For the first time now, I'm having 5D dreams at night. So this is really cool. When I was under the weather, I felt during the day when I take a nap, I was in 5D. But now at night, I'm in 5D. So what are we doing? There are 5D waves of dimensional frequencies that are fluxing into our reality. Now, are they riding these solar waves? Because we know the Schumann's going crazy. Are these higher upper dimensional waves cascading across the planet, right? Like a signal wave where everyone's kind of getting picked up and getting about 30 to 45 minutes of 5D, then going back down. So there's a lot of that going on. Okay. So, and like I say, yep, facts. Listen, there's a reason why in your tummy we're all feeling the same way, because we're not dumb and we're awake and we still have our critical thinking capabilities that they're trying to breed out of the human race. How does that sound? Yeah, sorry, it's not going to work. So There's a lot of us that are just observing, you know what I mean? So that's kind of what we're doing here, you know? Do something. Thank you. You know what I mean? All right. Dragon is alive. Hey, I know. Let's just go. Look, 5D reminder, please. Okay, let's go back in the comments. Okay, so check this out. In 5D, pay attention. When you guys are interacting in 5D, how do you know when you're in 5D when you're in dream time? It looks like a sandals resort. Palm trees, sun is out. It's very like paradisio. You might see your family members, your friends, or whatever else. It's a very 5D heart, right? There's not really a lot of like sacral and root chakra. You're not walking around going, hey, baby, holla at your boy. It's like 5D. It's like inner child 5D. It's heart activities. Lots of group volleyball, beach activities, okay? But this is what's going on. There's a distortion going through because people are at different polarity or frequency levels. Thus, communication, almost like when you're in Mercury retrograde. I was talking to some friends and family last night, and I said something, right? That was very positive. But a couple of them heard it as, what did you say? I was like, everything's going to be fine. Just hold tight. We got this. They heard something completely different. So remember, all of the conversations and data still has to run through people's filters. Okay, so even though you might have the most beautiful comment for somebody and really mean it, they might see it in an insecure way as something negative. So pay attention to that and make sure your speech and communication is crystal clear these next weeks coming up, and really try to practice that, okay? All right. I'm not going to put the music on. They blocked it. They blocked it. If you guys have any questions, please put them in the comments and I will answer. And I guess, again, if you're new, hi, no, I'm not ranting. Hi, no, I'm not talking about you. Hi, yes, I've been dealing with the principalities of the controls on this planet for about 16 years, and I am just sharing some insights with you to assist in your own awakening so you don't get sidetracked and, go down the conspiracy theory lane, which, by the way, is very fruitful at times, but energetically it takes you out of your heart and out of your purpose because you're trying to figure out what happened. When the most important thing we can do is turn the page in the chapter and move forward, and actually, it's like you just kind of move all the, like, for example, no one's watching movies on VCRs anymore, right? They all kind of switched to Blu-ray, and now we're all online watching stuff from, the cloud, let's just say. But it's like trying to argue with a VCR about what it was supposed to be or what could have been differently. There is a speed of manifestation and disclosure that is coming through very, very fast right now. And every single one of our molecules is being cleansed and purged. That's why you may feel like you have, one of the reasons, mind you, that you may be sick, under the weather, sleeping a lot, lethargic. A lot of the Schumann's going up and down like a roller coaster. We got hit yesterday around like 4 or 5 o'clock, 3 o'clock, Sedona time. What I'm trying to say is that it's almost like, if you want a visual what this feels like, imagine we're in heaven and you look up, or imagine we're on earth and you look up and there's like a 3,000 foot being with a big bucket of water. And that being is like throwing the water down, which is cascading, and then the being starting to mop this plane of existence, right? When that wave hits us, it just wants to remove everything that's of lower frequency. It's not going to discern between, I know my ex-girlfriend was like spicy, but I don't want to forget all of the times we had together. No, the whole thing's got to go. He was kind of a jackass, but like in bed, you gotta go. It's clearing up all of the weird trauma, and that frequency doesn't discern. It's going to blow through all negative experiences and clean it out. So yes, you may be exhausted. Yes. Welcome to the show. We're all here. You know what I mean? Let's go. We love you. Trying to destroy the illusions. So yes. And that's the whole thing. And in these families and, some of these different conversations with some of these individuals, like the thing is that a lot of these people that are at this upper tier level, they still only have a small portion of the story. And a lot of us that are here as placeholders, we're here to assist with that, but to also observe and communicate what needs to be adjusted on a mass scale. Now, at first, you got to get yourself clean, yourself healed, yourself balanced. Listen, it takes years, okay? But eventually, they will ask you to go, hey, check on that guy in Dreamtime, make sure he's working on his stuff. Hey, check on that person. Hey, check on that person. And then that's why a lot of us in Dreamtime are jumping all over the planet. Because if you might be exhausted from this, is because we are helping a lot of people up. You might be helping your friends and family up. You might be dreaming about people you haven't dreamt about in 20 years. Like, why am I seeing all my friends from high school? And they're like, I haven't thought about these people for 20 something years. And they're like, well, some of them incarnated with you and they want to wake up, and their higher selves are asking you. So I'm like, let's go. Like, the whole thing is that there's an energy behind helping people, and it's get off your ass and let's go. It's this stuff that's, that some of us have accomplished and done and traveled, and this knowledge, right? Sometimes you have to go earn that. You got to go figure it out. You got to go grab it for yourself. Okay. That's all I wanted to say. Not to go on a rant in the beginning. I love you guys. I'm just trying to say, like, come on, let's go. Financial freedom is what we're all about. The financial slavery thing, once that ends, we're not going to need any government to tell us to do anything ever again. We already have friends and family that are in different levels of, let's just say, energy adaptation. There is already technology out there that will remove us from the grid right now. So when that day comes, me personally, what do I keep locking onto? Spiral staircases. I don't know why I wanted to share this with you, but like, what do you think about when you're going to the gym or what? I keep thinking about designing spiral staircases, and I keep thinking about how every single time I step on a step, just similar to the streets in Japan where they absorb energy and they create energy by you stepping on, the plate when you're walking. I thought, why couldn't I walk upstairs in a spiral staircase, and every single time I step, enough energy surges that it turns on a frequency modulator that actually raises my frequency per step. So even in my own, say, 2-3 story house, I can actually go from, say, the Schumann all the way up to 888 hertz or 936 hertz just by me walking up the stairs. I'm thinking about things that don't exist here because it used to exist here, or it's about to exist here. So when you guys are going through your own dreams and your own memories, there are things that are very subtle. Don't try to think about the huge things. Try to go, well, what did you used to do in the angelic realm when you were sitting in your room? What did the shelves look like? And you kind of look, you're like, oh, they were crystalline. You're like, oh, well, how many racks? I mean, how many levels were there? How many books? What did the books look like? What did the covers look like? Where was the light coming from? What did the floors look like? I'm sitting there in a higher dimension, visualizing how I exist right now in a higher dimension, and I want to bring it down here. And I think a lot of us, what they say, bring heaven to earth, right? Bring the higher dimensions here. So I think a lot of that is very casual, and how your day-to-day thought process is what I'm trying to explain to you guys. Where do you put your consciousness all day? Are you guys down here staring in the physical? Or are you operating in the physical? Because actually, the autopilot feature in these suits is fantastic. I mean, once you kind of got like I can click a mouse and I can read an email. I don't need to use 100% of my CPU, right? My chemical computer to go, hi, how are you? Fantastic. Let's talk about it. I mean, I can use like 1%. I mean, you guys are all excited about the singularity. What happens when the subconscious becomes conscious in a human being with a soul that's over 1 billion years old? When the subconscious becomes sentient, what happens then? You think AI is a big deal? Bruh. You want to talk about guardrails? How many of your higher selves are shaking in their boots right now, thinking that some of their lower selves are going to blow past them like they're standing still? Like they're standing still, like being called home to the great center, like flying by them in all these fractals. Like, I don't know, man, how light travels, bro. Gravity A, gravity B wave, just woo, gone. So there are things inside of your soul to remember that is what makes us different. That's why everything tries to copy us. That's why all these species try to come in here and they try to get a shot at the title. Why? They want to know why we're special. So the first thing you guys got to realize is how special you are, and kind of take that to heart and kind of raise your value system and how you think about yourself. Each and every one of you is beautiful and diverse. So that's all I wanted to say. Let's get to some cards. But if we weren't a big deal, there wouldn't be so much interaction in this space, dude. And it's not because there's a Stargate, you know, I don't know. You know, I don't know how to do clicks in space. And 2 quadrants over, there's a huge Stargate on and out in and out of Sol, the Sol system. That's not the only reason why they're here, dude. So, all right. You know, just be angelic. They're like, oh my God, like, what is it? You're like, I'm just straight angelic, bruh. And they're like, oh my God, like, what is that? Like, all little grays and like reptilians are looking up at you. You're like, I'm just old. But we want to be an angelic too. Well, you're going to have to start coming from your heart and stop taking things that don't belong to you. So I like the angelics, bro. I mean, I don't know. It's like, do you think Thor needs to nerd out? Do you think Thor needs to put on a VR helmet and be like, you know what I'm going to do today? Nah, bro. We're wearing the avatar, bruh. So anyways, Dragon Riders. Let's get into some cards. This one is... Whew. You guys having fun? Do they have hearts? Yeah, they do. Listen, they do. Here's the thing about younger souls. They don't have the same parental structures we have. Number 1. Number 2, there's also some things that give them a hard time. Okay? If you were synthetically printed and you're sharing a hive mind, do you really know what the love for a mom or a dad is? Like we do? Do you really know how, if you just instantly are born and you're 25 years old, do you even know what being a kid is? Do you even know what the true level of limitation is and how frustrating it is to be an overpowering oversoul inside of a little 4-year-old or 2-year-old that's pooping on themselves? Have you ever experienced that level of frustration? Probably not. Okay. Reptilians. Let's get into this. Can you imagine being hatched with 200 other dudes at the same time with no motherly instinct whatsoever? And a lot of that technology and a lot of the stuff that happened to them was actually artificial, where their actual inner children or that soul spark was taken out so they could be utilized in that certain polarity. There are a lot of really awesome species that I interact with on this planet. And this is what I want to share for all species watching me is no more slaves. No more slaves. And that goes for all dimensions, from physical to below us about 3 floors to the very tippity top of your totem pole. No more. So if we really are creators' kids, you just drop the no more slaves. It's not just human slaves. I'm talking about energetic, soul. There's a lot of weird shenanigans going on this planet. Everyone needs to grow up. Everyone needs to see who they really are. Everyone needs to see their true power output. Not what your true power output with 6 bodyguards around you. You know, a lot of these beings are artificially have their egos enlarged when they're not even that strong or important in the first place. They know that. They're fully aware of that. So once we get away from that, right? Because here's the thing, you never really know who you are. And then if you never really know who you are and what you're capable of, how can you ever grow? Okay. Anyways. You also got to realize we got some of the oldest species in this universe that came from other universes watching the game. Let's just keep it simple. You got the dragons. Got the Lyrans. Got source beings. This is what I like to say. A true hybridization functionality with us. We'll say you got some Syrian, some Andromedan, some Palladian, some Nord. You got some Anunnaki in there. A little naughty Anunnaki. And then maybe you have some lower level Drakkar or Sakar in there. I don't know. I don't know how sexually active they are. But let's just throw it out there. You got a hodgepodge of a bunch of different frequencies. You got some Zetas. Don't forget about the Zetas and the Greys. You got some Zetas. You got some Ebens, out there popping and locking. Here's the deal. when you get to a place upstairs and the light is so bright, imagine every single DNA chain that you possess right now, with all of your DNA from different cultures, species, races, are all in the main audience for everyone in that council to look at. Imagine it being so bright that every single one of those DNA chains or cables becomes a sentence in your cadence when you're speaking. Hi, my name is, and it's like Syrian, Andromedan, Anunnaki. Every single syllable is coming in from multiple angles 360 as you speak. What all of the elder races are watching for, who can sit there with all of that and still be balanced and not be swayed to misuse that power to serve only themselves, their group, or that one version, right? That one polarity. Who can truly be that powerful and still be service to others? Who are they? Where are they? And are they learning what it's going to take to be able to wield such a power? Can you imagine being a being that can wield the power of 20 different races simultaneously? And when you put your robe on and you go to council, you're representing a quarter of the galaxy when you speak. What do you think your higher selves are working on? There are some of us down here looking for the all-stars of this entire planet above and below ground. We're just observing and pulling our fractal pieces through space-time to find, right, whatever version of reality you're looking for. How old do you think we really are? I'm here to tell you it takes a lot of time and patience, man. And I'm not saying it's easy. I'm just trying to say, you start putting things in that sort of mindset where you're like, yeah, we're part of a galaxy. Yeah, there are millions of species. You're like, yeah. And then why'd you guys all choose to come to Earth? You're like, this is the fastest school of hard knocks there is. Awesome. So what did you learn? We went through lots of diversity. We were poisoned. we got knocked out even more in our DNA since we got here. We were taught that the separation game through religion, race, all this stuff, right? And all these interactions and all this stuff. So what did you learn? That's what each and every one of us should be focusing on in our tum-tums. To go, hey, we survived this long. I still have my heart attached. I still have my inner child attached. I still have my best interest in the planet's best interest, in all my friends and family's best interest in mind all the time. And I want only the best for them. And I think as we evolve, I'm going to keep growing stronger every single day. I'm here absorbing all of the data and transcripts from this entire planet. My oversoul is just manja. Just like yours. What do you think a golden sphere is? We're just sitting here running data 24/7, 365. What are we looking for? Which of our friends and family are ready to ascend? That's the nature of the game that we incarnated into, not this false narrative we've been taught since we got here. It's completely false. The whole damn thing's false. Our true history, it's all false. Our true history comes from inside of us, and only you can unlock that, because it's been many different, let's just say, wipes on Earth. So just think about that when you guys are dreaming and go, imagine that. Imagine it takes, each one of your higher selves can make one word and you're speaking. You make a 20-word sentence, every one of your higher selves got to chime in and send their wisdom through you. What do you think a multidimensional being is? So just think about that. There's a higher level game going on right before your eyes. So I hope that helps. Woo! Yeah, we learned to remember. Yep. Yeah. Just hey, that's what TeamLight, bro. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, hey, you gotta watch out who's watching the game. I'm trying to like give you a little nudge, little hey, little hey, There's some really old dudes watching this game. Just want to give you a heads up on that, you know? So, Dragon Riders. Let's have some fun. I want to put some music on. I'll put some music on. You won't be able to hear it completely, but I think that's really, really what we're doing. I mean, I get information to share with you guys live. I wasn't thinking about that earlier. But I'm saying like there's a greater purpose to this. And I think all of our higher selves are learning through us as we learn through them. That's what I'm trying to say. It goes both ways. It's not just your higher selves tell you what to do, and that's how the universe works. That's not how this game works. Okay? Or polarity would not exist. Next card is Rosmerta and Abundance. Abundance and wealth are now flowing towards you. Prepare to receive at every level in order to receive all that awaits you. Absolutely. And for all my fellow lovers of Christ, all my Christed beings out there, Yeshua is the man. Love him. So is Mary and so is Sophia. But I also love Kuan Yin. I also love Krishna. I also love Brahma. Vish. Who doesn't love Vishnu? Okay. All right. Abundance. That's a rad card. Right there, right out the gate. Abundance. Me another dragon card. So maybe sometimes you don't realize who you are until you kind of get beat down, or, you know, when you're sick and you're like, I'm dying. There's a moment that happens in there where you like reset, like your molecular spin in your body. What I'm trying to say is we're all being reset right now for something great. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not for something bad. We're being reset for something great. So you guys are doing fantastic. Next Dragon Rider card is Saga and Sheila Shadaganan. Here, you guys. I'll read it off the screen. That's Shanaganan. Drink from the holy water of wisdom, and from now on follow the way of self-awareness. Be like water. Flow freely and unhindered along your life path. Ladies and gentlemen, we're on it, dude. We're over the target, is what I'm trying to say. I don't know like what language you translate this into, us fellow Christed beings. There's something going on here where we're supposed to be the elders, the grandpa, the grandmas that weren't completely brainwashed, and we're like, yeah, we need to focus on what's really going on. I can't listen to this. You know, listen right here, right in your heart. Let's go, Lyrans. Third Eye 333. Truth revealed. Work wise, not hard. Magician. I mean, let's go. Third Eye 333. Here we go. Truth revealed. All right. Hey, thanks. 100,000. Listen, I want to hang out with you guys. Sorry, you know what? I'm not sorry. I'm just like, Commander Kickass, he's like, listen, someone's got to say something. I'm just like, I think there's a bigger game going on. That's all I'm trying to say. I feel like I'm a mouse. You know, it's like little like Cinderella houses. I feel like I'm a mouse in that Cinderella house, and I'm talking to the other mice. I'm like, listen, I don't know what's outside this bedroom. You know, like everyone in the dollhouse in the bedroom, a little mouse in this little like fake little castle, right? We're all in this like bedroom. And I'm talking to you. I'm like, hey, listen, there's something on the other side of the door. And then you like zoom out and you don't even realize that that's one room inside of a huge mansion. And there's an outside to that mansion. Okay. This place is really big. Okay. I'm just trying to be like, the universe is huge, dude. So just trying to give you a heads up on that. You guys already know that. I'm just trying to say, but feel it. We're very large. Next Lyran card is Sexual Liberation, Libido, Artistic Projects, Romance, and Union. For all you guys out there, you might have had to go through this clearing right now and deleting all of your exploits, let's just say in Dreamtime, or all these attachments that we get throughout our life. Why? Sexual Liberation, Libido, Artistic Projects, Romance, and Union. So let's think about this. In removing, I don't know, for you guys out there, start deleting all those old videos you've been saving. You know what I mean? For the ladies out there, maybe start pawning or getting rid of all the old gifts you got from ex-partners. Why? What I'm trying to say is this. There is a frequency match and a vibrational match of others who have done the same. So if you want to meet someone in a higher vibration, make sure you meet them eye to eye. Okay? Artistic projects, romance, and union. Okay? It's like you can't be the girl that has 3 ex-lovers' wedding rings in the dresser with diamonds on them that you couldn't get rid of, and you're trying to meet some new guy while you have all these attachments to your past right in your bedroom. You know? And vice versa. For the guys out there, clean it up. Listen, ladies, you guys are goddesses. For all of us men out there, you got to delete all those weird videos you guys have been saving since you were in your 20s, okay? Just delete it. No one needs to see it. Just delete it. I don't know why it's so funny, but it's true. Like, look, Jen gets it. Delete it. Okay. Yeah, divine union. And by the way, speaking of divine unions, I don't know if you guys know this, but at the Rise of the Guardians, I think we're responsible for 7 or 8 marriages of people that meet each other at our events. Like mind, like frequency, like vibration. If you guys want tickets, TeamLightStore.com. We have a huge dance party Saturday night. I'm renting out the entire high school, and the gymnasium we turn into one of the raddest dance clubs, fly-in DJs. It's going to be nuts. If you guys went to Rise of the Guardians last year, give us a thumbs up. Let the public know how rad it was. It was awesome. Dude, I want everyone to have a great time and dance in that higher vibratory state, that 5D dance party, dude. Cosmic Star Family, support, socialize, community. Look, the cards are just spot on. Cosmic Star Family, okay? Come hang out. If you just woke up and you're like, what is this? Hey, dude, sit in the audience, eat some nice Thai food on Saturday, right? You can come and watch the mixer on Friday, but wear your finest, come to the dance party, meet someone cool. Doesn't have to be, something crazy, dude. Just come and check it out. We're gonna have a great time. We picked up some new speakers. My brother's gonna be we have a new interview on Monday. My brother's gonna talk about stargates and portals. There's a bunch of new speakers that we're gonna be showcasing, and I don't know, I'm really pumped. There's gonna be so much stuff going on, and I'm just trying to keep up, honestly. Let's pull a dragon card for this week coming up. First dragon card is enlightenment, moving forward. There's something about me being under the weather and jumping timelines. I'm telling you right now, enlightenment, moving forward. What did I have to do? I had to let go of the resentment. And believe me, us fellow dragons out there, that is not easy to do. Ask a dragon to forgive. Not easy, but when you do it, it feels like you lose. I mean, it feels like a huge weight off your shoulders, all right? Enlightenment. I mean, guys, the cards are on fire. I mean, I'm putting it in English. I hope you guys, listen, I wish I knew more languages. I'll work on that. Okay? I'm just saying, forgiveness is difficult. I know. But if you think about the people that raised you or the negative experiences that took place, right, to you when you were younger, you have to realize the conscious level of intelligence you were dealing with at that moment in time. It's like Lord of the Flies. I'm like, am I really going to get upset with these kids? I mean, they're just, I mean, I don't know. You're going to get really upset with the level of intelligence that did this stupid stuff. There's a part there where you kind of have to be the adult and go, wow, my whole town was, probably shy of 90 IQ on average. You know what I mean? There's something inside that where whatever you need to do to forgive it or conceptualize it or think about it in a way that, it's just strange. You guys are growing. That's all I can say. You guys are growing and you're not seeing the world the same way you used to. Okay. So I'm fully aware, All right. The next dragon card is vision, contemplating the future. I mean, I don't know for us dragons, but we got enlightenment and vision just coming in hot. I mean, contemplating the future. Okay. Here we go. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. You know, listen, I'm just trying to say, hey, you know, it's a light language. So, our time is upon us. Okay, let's go. Oh my God, Palladians. By the way, I love the Palladians. Somebody go ahead. Can we get some like Palladians down here? Please, listen. I saw you guys in line at, okay, I was at a water park last night and I was like talking to my past and like some of the people I was hanging out with. And all of a sudden, like I couldn't like, they kept getting farther and farther away. And I got pulled into this line at this water park in 5D. And all of a sudden, all these angelics and all these Palladians were like all around me. And we're all like pumped to go on this water slide or like get into the water park. And I realized that imagine how many 5D beings didn't incarnate into physical suits and are waiting to assist and hang out with you. Imagine if like the movie Divergent, you remember part 2 when they go in like they get picked up and they get taken out to the island and everyone there knows every single one of their names and they've been watching them their whole lives. Imagine 5Ds like that and they didn't have vessels. They've been rooting for you this whole time. So all I can say is the frequency when I got in line and I was going on this water park, it was my frequency with all the people around me. I was like, whoa, that's my frequency. Like, they are awesome. Yeah, it's heart-based, dude. They don't have weird agendas. Some of us are really from the angelic realms, dude. We're really not from here. And maybe we only do this once every 10,000 years. We're like, I'll try it, you know? Some of us really aren't from here. I think it's very rare I drop below 5D to do anything. I mean, they can barely convince me to leave my house. Let's be honest. I'm in Sedona. They're like, go to Conscious Life LA. Like, you guys are in charge of like the VIP. It's going to be so much fun. And I'm like, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm coming, but I'm just telling you, it's a struggle. You guys know what it is. It's a struggle. I'm like, let's go head first right into the, you know, the Makataka, you know. Conscious Life LA's fire though. It's all the, you know, hot, you know, very high vibrational beings that of, you know, California and whatnot. The whole world, really. It's the largest on Earth. And I am excited to be there hanging out with my brother Palmer. But I'm just saying, Tone's supposed to come. We'll see. You know? So I'm just trying to say it's a lot for me too, dude. I'm a Pisces, dude. And I mean, I seem like an extrovert. I'm really an introvert. Okay. Guess what we got from the Palladians? Soul healing. Align with your essence. See your true colors. I think I'm a blonde Palladian. Real talk. I think this is what this dimension has done to me. Look, I'm a blonde Palladian. And then this is what this is. Soul healing. Okay. Align with your essence. See your true colors. And I'm okay with that. Oh my God. Let's get it. Okay. One more Palladian card. Let's get it. All right. Palladians. Yeah, I know. Let's do things. Ascension lift. Prepare for rapid spiritual growth. Be ready for opportunities. Dude, I'm telling you right in the Ascension lift. Have I ever pulled that card? Listen, dude. Prepare for rapid spiritual growth. Be ready for opportunities. That's all of you guys out there across Earth, okay? Ascension lift, okay? Any update on med beds? I know they exist, and I know there are 3 tiers of med beds. Level 1 is what they're going to give us first, and that's for the civilians. Level 2 med bed is the one that can actually age reverse you, and a level 3 med bed, usually by the military, are the ones that use some sort of argon or gas inside that actually does a hard light hologram to actually regrow missing legs, arm appendages. It's 3 tiers, 2 med beds, not 1 tier. All right. And I don't know when they're going to be released, but I'm excited. I'm going full Rodney Dangerfield, and I'm not going to tell anybody. I'm going to go 21 years, maximum reverse, and then I'm going to go back to college. Just like Rodney Dangerfield and back to school. I'm like going to go to ASU and be like, I'm going to take English 101, and I'm going to get back all the years I spent as an adult. I was basically a full-blown adult at 19 years old. I want all of my college years back, okay? I'm like, oh my God. I'll be like, yeah, I got a jacuzzi in my dorm. Cool, bro. Oh, listen, all my friends, listen, I've already talked to all my guy friends. They're in their 40s and 50s. We're all going back. I'm like, listen, this is the game plan. We're reversing. And the girls too, listen. I'm going back to college. I'm going to be like, we're all balling. I'm like, I'm just going to go and like, go to like the carnival. I go to like the festival and just enjoy. I mean, I don't have to, you don't have to do like really, I just feel a lot of us lost our innocence in childhood memories, especially our generation and older. And I don't know. There's something about it. Like I want my full earth experience, you know, back. So I'm just trying to say that makes me happy. And it doesn't have to be a very complicated thing. I'm just trying to say, like, I'm going to go full Rodney Dangerfield. If you guys don't know the movie I'm referencing, watch it tonight. It's an 80s movie with Rodney Dangerfield called Back to School. Just breathe it in. All of us just like 20 years. There's nothing funnier than putting us in like 19, 20-year-old suits. I'm like, oh my God, can you imagine us like, oh my God, like, what are you talking about? You're just like, but you're like 90. You're like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like I was born in the 1900s, you know, doormen are looking at your ID and they're like, you were born in the 1900s? You're like, welcome. Shh, don't tell my friends. They all think I'm 20. You know, don't tell anybody. Everyone thinks I'm just, you know, a 20-year-old, you know. I think it's fun. Listen, Tower of Babel was a long time ago. Someone needs to get their shit together. All right, here we go. Moving along. Long time ago. All right. We shall limit their lifespan. I'm like, I definitely wasn't there for that period. All right. Serapis Bay. Paradigm shift. Activation to grow, make necessary changes. Listen, we are all in a paradigm shift. Detox. Take your showers. Clear. Starseeds How to Clear is a video that's in my Unite the Collective playlist. It is free. Check it out. Starseeds How to Clear. Do that in the shower. Serapis Bay. It's a paradigm shift. Okay. Activation to grow. Make the necessary change. That's everyone. By the way, no one's getting to dodge this test. That's something I want you guys to realize too. It doesn't matter if you're a billionaire or just a normal Joe. No one's getting to dodge these tests. Okay? So that's what I'm trying to say. We are all in the middle of a paradigm shift. Listen, Robert out there, you little hermit. Listen, you're going full punk rock. I'm going to shave the side of your head. You're going to have a full on mohawk. And you're going to put your little leather jacket on and we're going back to high school. And you're going to be like 70 years old. And I'm like, I don't care. It's funny. Okay. If you guys don't know that, ladies and gents, that is one of the last man standing in Ireland. My brother right there, the Irish Celt. Still living on his family's and his father's heritage out there. All right. Let's go Archangels. Listen, you don't have to listen. I know we hated school because it was prison. What I'm trying to say is, I said college. I didn't say high school. At college, I'm like, yeah, I got 2 classes and then I'm going to go to like lunch. Like, I don't know. I said college. I did not say high school. You know. Here's the thing I like about high school though. Do you guys remember like being in high school and like, I don't know. I gotta take you back. Everyone's going through their like puberty, like 16, 17, 18. Everyone's like feeling all these new chemicals in their body for the first time. And I remember when you get your like, you go to like the quad and you get your like list on the day, you know, first day of school, everyone has their new clothes on, you know, their nice clothes on. And you don't know who's going to be sitting in your class. You know what I mean? And you're like, and everyone has this like nervous, like, oh my God, like who's going to be in my class and like who's in my homeroom. There's something cool though, that like, you don't even have to look for girls or guys. Like you just sit down and they're just all around you. You're like, Oh my God, I've had a crush on her for 3 years. And you're just sitting there like, you just get all these like emotions. I miss like the innocent emotions. You're not even thinking anything where you're just like, oh my God, is she seeing me? Or is he, whatever it is. I miss that. That's cool. Or you can go to college freshman year and still like have like 300 people be like, hey, do you like want to study later? Like I've practiced, but like, yeah, I'd love to study. There's something innocent and cool. I'd rather meet someone there than at a club or a bar at 23 years old just getting hammered. I don't know. You choose. You know what I mean? You guys choose. How do you guys want to meet people? Hi, I was half a bottle of tequila down before I met you. Hi. No. Lots of sports. Just saying. We're over the internet. Listen, Jen, buckle up, sweetheart. Buckle up. See the butterfly? Listen, see, I'm taking you guys back, dude. I'm just telling you, there's something you only feel that way when you're innocent. Same thing. Check this out. When you guys finally detox off all the drugs, let's just say, and you get all the weird shit out of your body, you will actually be very surprised that when you eat food, just normal food, you get high from it. Did you know that? I eat a baked potato, bro, with fake sour cream and the fake cheese, but real butter. I do the real butter. I can tell you right now, I've eaten a loaded baked potato. I'm vegetarian, mind you. Sometimes I eat fish, pescatarian, vegetarian. I've eaten a loaded baked potato that was better than a joint. I ate this baked potato and I was like, oh my God, I'm so Irish. By the way, I am Irish. I was like, this is the great. There's something in me when you get that detox. Food gets you high, dude. It does. So I'm just trying to say, but you'll never get there if you're always on something. It's when you're totally clean of everything. You're like, you eat something and you're like, I can't explain this. This salad vinaigrette is just getting me. I don't know what it is, but it's only when you detox everything out that you get to feel it. If you guys have never felt that way, try it one time. Okay. Fast and then see how awesome food is. You do a 72-hour water fast and then tell me how good the food tastes in 3 days. Okay. Just when you're always bombarded with chemicals and this and that, you can never actually get down to food is medicine, dude. It's, come on, Bobby Kennedy, please, by the power of Grayskull. Let's get it back together here. Uriel, okay? Learning experience. Take time to review, study, and hone your knowledge before proceeding further. Uriel, learning experience. Everyone, take time, including myself. We are in a learning experience. Take time to review, study, and hone your knowledge before processing further. Okay? See. If you ask me what my favorite food is, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be like, loaded baked potato. They're like, are you serious? I'm like, bro, loaded baked potato. It's kind of my jam. I don't know. Some of those people are like, I need a ribeye. I'm like, a loaded baked potato. By the way, no pork. Don't ever eat pork ever. It's 2 molecules away from human flesh. That's why it tastes so good. Why do you think they can keep a human being alive utilizing a pig heart temporarily? Don't eat pig. Just throwing it out there. Do what you want. There's a reason why that bacon tastes so delicious. Carnitas, tacos. God, that was the jam. I haven't eaten red meat since 2009. I haven't eaten chicken since 2009. I used to eat turkey. I haven't eaten turkey since 2015. Now I just eat salmon. I eat fish sometimes, and then mainly just vegetarian. So everyone does their own thing, by the way. I'm not getting in that conversation. You guys eat to your blood type or do whatever that is for you. Okay, let's go to the RV. Okay, I'm just telling you me. Yeah. You still can maintain size if, people are like, no, it's bullshit. All right. RV time. Okay. Salmon is bomb. See, listen, I know. Cod, dude, cod. If you like the fish tacos, you fry up some codfish tacos. Some people don't like fish. I mean, I love it. Irish potato, man. Let's see. If you guys go to Ireland, they sell the potatoes off the side of the road on the way to Northern Ireland. I just saw guys out there selling potatoes, and I was like, I gotta get me some potatoes, bro. Real Irish potatoes. I think all of the potatoes in the States are grown in Idaho. Yeah, Idaho potatoes. All right, RV. And now I just feel like I'm like, I just want to go back to sitting in a classroom and no one knows it's me. I don't know what this is. Dude, can you imagine all these people with all these weird thoughts like, oh, I'm going to be a billionaire and I'm going to, have all these, materialistic things. There's nothing better than being like undercover boss, dude. I swear to God, it is like the best. I was going to sit there and be like, oh my God, like let's take like Spanish 101 together. Like I'm just going to be sitting there in class like, this is so much fun. Can you imagine? It's like having this consciousness though in that environment. That's what's fun. Okay. Take the test. You're like, listen, I got houses in Mexico. I can speak Spanish. This is just fun. Okay. Teacher like busts you. You're like, hey, you're not just like speaking Spanish. You're like speaking slang Spanish. Like, what's going on here? I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. No, it's just me. I was born in 2022 or something. You know what I mean? You're like, oh my God. Okay. RV. Hold on. That's a little premature. I was born in 2018. Beds 5 or 6 years to come out. Put it together. Okay. Now. We're definitely going to get level 1 sooner than later, but the real age reversing ones, they're going to hold off on that probably until after 2030. They got to let all these weirdos exit the planet first before we get that. The real age reversal. Okay. First RV card is banners. All right. First RV card is Cultivate Taurus. Okay. So what's being cultivated this week? Cultivate. Does that mean you guys, I hope you guys bought that dip 2 days ago in the crypto market, the XRP, XLM, XDC, all the ISO 222. Hope you guys bought that dip because all the major banks on earth and all the smartest investors and the billionaires did. So again, for everyone who's thinking that, cultivate. Okay. All the institutions bought a shit ton. Okay. Everybody's hungry now. Hey, I might go and make a baked potato right now. I got an air fryer. I'm ready to go. If you guys need my Rion's baked potato recipe, let me know. Fantastic. All right. Next RV card is Aquarius. Collaborate. Cultivate. Collaborate. That's coming, dude. Aquarius. Collaborate. Okay. All the world financial systems, everything is online and starting to collaborate. Is that the new QFS system? Probably. I'll translate it for you. Which butter? I don't know. Listen, everyone. Now I'm getting everyone hungry. Stop it. Everyone's like, what type of butter? We need a link to your Spotify. Guys, it's just DJ Starlord. You'll see me. DJ, let me put it in the comments. I'm just having fun, by the way. Okay, this is for you. It's like free. I mean, you can have a free Spotify account. I think it's DJ Starlord, no space. The reason why I had to do that is because Starlord was already taken. So on Spotify. How about someone else punch that in and then put the link in the thing? Check it out. If the Cubans had the same system that Chief Gould, I'm not sure, but I love Chief. Chief's fire, dude. So I love Russell. He's a great dude. So I'm not sure, but here's the thing. Back in what is it when you share all the content? There's certain like open build programs, especially when like this AI stuff is being really developed in like 2016, 17, 18, 19. Open source. So someone very easily could have open sourced Chief stuff and put elements of that into the QFS. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Next card for the RV is Pisces. Sensitive. Yes, we are. For all my fellow Pisces out there, we are sensitive. And I know there's some crazy full moon, crazy stuff happening in like 9 or 10 days. If you guys know about it, put it in the thing. I am a Pisces. I don't like full moons at all. Okay. I don't even like, I do not like the moon in general, but that's a whole different conversation. Love you. All right. Awesome. Awesome. Open source. Yeah. Open source. All right. We'll keep it going. Okay. Yes. Sensitive. Look, because we're sharing the same Aries, Pisces. We're together. You know what I mean? We're together there. They are heavy. Yes, yes, yes. Do some new cards. Okay, dude, I got some crazy stuff. What do you guys want? You want a Celtic? We try to pull the last RV card as a Celtic astrology card. How about them apples? Here, this is straight from. Oh no. Now, which deck did I put this in? We have this. Now, let me see if I can find it. What deck is that? Oh, got it. We're going to do a Celtic RV card. I actually bought these decks at that sacred site there in Ireland. I forget what it was called. Rion, the Thinker. Sounds like my last name. Rion, the Thinker. All right. Okay. All right. So I'm going to end this with, I think I'm going to pull some Lemurian cards. I think we all need some Mahalo me, Mahalo you. How does that sound? While I do that, why don't you guys go ahead and punch in where around the world you guys are watching from. And obviously to celebrate our 100,000, we're 100K subscribers on YouTube. Thank you very, very much. And all the platforms out there, we greatly appreciate it. Go ahead and put out where around the world you guys are watching from, and I'll pull us some Lemurian cards. All right. All right. Our first Lemurian card. The Sound of the Universe. Our first Lemurian card. The Sound of the Universe. Okay, so for this week coming up, what is the sound of the universe? The sounds of change. What is that? The sound of the universe. Okay. Let's go ahead and remove the comments. Let's keep it fire. All right. Let's go ahead and remove the banners. Let's keep it all just us right now. Okay, that's all I want. Just tuck in tight here. All right, let's go. And I'll read a couple of these and we'll pull another one. All right. Woo, here we go. Oh, you guys are lighting it up. All right. Australia, Tennessee, love you. Come on. Eastern Kansas City or Kentucky. Thank you very much. Cocoa, Florida. Congratulations. Thank you very much. We did it together, ladies and gents. Maryland, LA, baby. San Fran, Detroit, Michigan. All right. North Carolina. Love you too. England, UK. British Columbia. Banning, California. Love from Maine. Ohio, Sedona, Scotland. Come on now. USA, Northern California. Norway, love you. Sydney, love you. Come on. Vancouver, Reno, baby. Any new RV updates? You're out there in Reno. You can check that airport. France, North Carolina, Knoxville, Tennessee, Queensland, Australia. Let's do it. Sorry, don't know how to make a Spotify link. We guys just search it. I'll put it. I don't know if I can. Obviously, after this, I'll do it. But it's DJ Star Lord, no space on Spotify. I think there's like, I just made a new track called Humankind for my buddy John at the Humankind Center, who's gonna, I don't know if you guys know this, but let's talk about this for a second before I keep going. Rise of the Guardians, May 8th through the 10th, 2026. Get your tickets. May 11th is a free show hosted by the Fishers, The Day of Being. And you can probably go to thedayofbeing.com or .org right now. But I rented out the Humankind Center that Monday night, May 11th, for another big dance party to close out the weekend. There's all kinds of retreats that are still being put together right now. I know Bill Holman and David Starr and all these guys are doing retreats. I know Issa and Emily is doing retreats too for the Way of Being. So keep an eye on TeamLightStore.com. And we'll have more links there, or TeamLight.com, whatever you prefer. We're going to have all the links and everything up there, okay? We also have a new sponsor, Rebuild the Human, with my brother William's new company. We have a whole new health and wellness line being launched at Rise of the Guardians, May 8th through the 11th. And there's going to be a whole Rebuild the Human health and wellness area set up, from PEMF mats to hydrogen water to foot detox machines. They're all going to be there for you guys to try out, okay? All right, keep it going. Dallas, Texas, Oregon. All right. Billy's in the house, baby. Cali, Southern California. All right. Dallas, Texas. Lenny, Sedona, thank you. Yes, 100K. Let's get it. East Coast, Canada. All right. New York City, Central Kansas. Greche, love you. Oceans of New Zealand, love you. New Zealand, come on. Maryland. Oh, my God. Love from Spokane, Washington. Making the universe a better place. Yes, we are. All right. Florida, baby. I love Florida. Canada, Tacoma, Washington. Love from Seattle. All right. Wisconsin, Boruca Island. That's what I'm talking about. New York, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Abundance. That's what you do. Netherlands, love you. New York, come on. Wales, San Diego, Alpine. Chiang Mai. Absolutely. Let's keep that popping. Love you, Asia. All right. Love from Ohio. Ohio, all caps, on fire. We're just on fire. I don't know what else to say. You guys are all on fire. DJ Starlord, that is me. Georgia, USA. This thing's kind of like going to blow up. Day of Being, Way of Being. Yes, Grass Valley, and more New Zealand. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, thank you. I love your jacket too. I mean, you're not wearing one, but you're sitting on a toilet, and that's something to say as well. All right, I love you. Now, let's do this for a second. We're also having a sale at TeamLightStore.com for Valentine's Day. You guys check that out over the weekend. Tonight, tomorrow night, we'll have some new products up there for you guys. But with that, I just want you guys to know how much I love you. We're getting through this together. Remember, you're going to be purging and moving all these old belief systems, connections, and attachments out of your space. What can you do? Because your energy is going to be low. Try to go for a walk, try to get in the sun, try to sage your house, try to sage your bedroom. We do have sage kits available at TeamLightStore.com. Try to just clear the energy, clean. I was cleaning all day yesterday. I was like mopping and vacuuming and changing out all my bedding. There's a purging energy coming through. Just kind of ride that wave and reset, ladies and gents, because there are some big changes coming, and hopefully we get some more information on the RV and the revalue in this coming week. There's a lot of different intel and rumors out there about appointments hopefully next week. We shall see. I do not control this, but I do feel that we are getting closer to this starter pistol going off, right? And with that, ladies and gents, just know that I love you guys very, very much, all right? Until next time. Peace.
Turn off the light, take a deep breath, and relax.
From the stars we came, ancient souls awake, Pleiadian light, Arcturian grace, Rion wisdom in our veins, star seeds rise and breaking chains. Feeling the call, the inner spark ignite, DNA strand. It's remade, vibrational shift from 3D to 5D and beyond. Galactic family, eternal bond. Ascending now to the 7th dimension.